Topic is organizing. Organizing, we will talk about the meaning and definition of organizing, then the feature of organizing and the steps of organizing. First, we must understand what is organizing. Organizing is a process of identifying work or identifying activities, grouping activities, delegating authority and identifying or defining responsibilities. We can say organizing is an activity of management where the activities are identified, works are grouped, making a group, the authority is given to the individual and the defining responsibility for an individual. You can say as a definition, organizing is a process of identifying work, grouping activities, delegating authority and defining the responsibilities of individual. Here we will talk about the features of organizing. I have written some feature. First, division of work. In the organizing, firstly the total work, the entire work is divided into groups. The total work is divided into the groups. Means the work which are similar in the nature are grouped at one place. The activities, the work which are in similar nature, they are just make a group. Such as in an organization, we make the activities, means the total work. Out of total work, we separate the work of production, the work of selection or recruitment, the work of marketing, work of finance and work of accounting is separated. Means we divide the work. Secondly is achieving organizational goal. The organizing, an organization is made to attain the goal of organization. Means you can say goal oriented. Organizing is a process which is done by every management to attain the goal which is set up by the enterprises. Next is authority and responsibility structure. The organizing is a process which clearly define the structure of authority and the responsibility. Means it define which person is responsible and which person has given authority for doing particular work or for a particular performance. Next is grouping activities. In the organizing, the activities are grouped as per the nature of the work. Similar type of activities in one work is grouped in a separate way, such as financing and account is grouped in the similar work, the similar type of activity. So both the work are grouped to make standardization, to bring specialization and to fix the responsibility and accountability of individuals. Flexibility. An organization should be flexible as the change may be adopted simply. If the organization would not be flexible, if it is rigid, then the change will not be accepted. When the change will not be accepted, it may be harmful for the enterprises. So an organization must be flexible. It must adopt the change which take place in the future. Coordination. Organizing is only the thing which ensures the coordination among various departments. When the groups works are divided into groups, the activities has been grouped. Each and every activity, each and every work help to other work. Or as we know, organizing is also has a purpose of dividing work, grouping activities and coordinating among all the premises, such as production department have to coordinate with the sales department. Purchase department should have to coordinate with the production department. Marketing department should have to coordinate with the purchase and marketing department. Finance department must have to coordinate to the purchase and sales department. Now we will talk about the steps. Let me make you clear, when you are going to write the step in any sequence or in any way, such as step of controlling, step of organizing, step of selection process, step of planning, you must write the steps in a sequence. If you are not writing the steps in sequence, you will get 0 marks. First is identifying work. For the organizing process, first the work is identified, which type of work you have to do and what are the works has to be performed in the future. Secondly, division of work. After identifying the work is divided into parts. Works are divided into parts. Suppose that the work of a organization, total work of organization is divided. Suppose purchase, work of production, work of sales, work of finance, work of accounting is divided. And after then grouping the activities, and after dividing the work, the activities which will take place similarly for a particular work, those activities are grouped. They are similar activities are put in one group, one place. Then assigning duties. When the group is made for the activities, now assigning the duty. Now in organizing, the people are appointed, the employees appointed for performing a particular job for a particular activity. And after then, delegation of authority. When you have appointed someone for a particular duty, organization also gives the authority of making decision for the performance of that particular activity, for the performance of that particular work. It gives the authority. Authority means the right of decision making. Delegation of authority after defining responsibility. When you authorize someone, when you have given authority to someone, he must be responsible for a particular work. The work has been completed at time, whether or not the work is completed or work is going on the set of standard, whether or not, all the responsibility will be taken by the person who is responsible or who is authorized. And after then, coordination. After all these things, after identifying the work, dividing the work, grouping the activities and assigning the duty, delegation of authority, providing the responsibility, it must be coordinated among all the activities. All the activities must be coordinated with each other, but must be helped with each other. So in this video we will talk about organizing, its feature.